common sense recap of the day's biggest stories. It's John Catsimatidis and Rita Cosby. Katz and Cosby on 77 WABC.
Joining us now is Nassau County Executive Bruce Blakeman, who signed a first in the nation mask ban right now, with an interesting reason, because a lot of these criminals and some of these protesters who have been shouting horrible things have been hiding under a mask. And joining us now is Bruce Blakeman. It's so great to have you here, Bruce. Bravo to you. And why did you think it was important to sort of lead the way on this?
Well, thank you very much, Rita, and Rudy, Judge. Thank you for having me on. First of all, let me say that this was really the initial idea of legislator Mazi Pilip, one of our legislators here in Nassau County. She came to me and she said to me, this is what I want to do. I think this law would be very important, that these things have gotten out of control. And when I say these things, I'm talking about people wearing masks that are shoplifting, people that are wearing masks carjacking, people that are wearing masks committing other crimes, people wearing masks, especially at Columbia University, assaulting students just because they're Jewish. These were all reasons that factor in to our legislature here in Nassau County passing the bill and me signing it here today, because Nassau County has just been named by U.S. News and World Report the safest county in the United States, and it's because that we take public safety very, very seriously, and we've got great law enforcement professionals here. Our police department is great, and we know that our number one job is to protect the public.
You know, Bruce Blakeman, a couple civil liberties groups, the New York Civil Liberties Union, is coming out and saying that you are infringing on free speech rights. Anybody, to me, it makes sense. They say, well, they should be able to protest and not get in trouble with their work or get in trouble. You know, we've talked to Professor Dershowitz on the show here about it. Guess what? I think employers should know if somebody's out there saying death to Israel and pro-Hamas stuff. Bruce?
Yeah, and I think that Professor Dershowitz is right. People don't have a constitutional right to wear a mask. What people have a right constitutionally to do is exercise their right to freedom of speech. And nothing in this law would abridge their rights to free speech. But when people put on masks to hide their identity, to commit a crime, or to commit acts of anti-Semitism, or let's go back years in time when people put hoods on, the KKK, to attack black people and people who are of color, those are reasons not to allow people to hide their identity. If there is a legitimate purpose, like a medical condition or like
religious
imperative, right. Yeah, those are legitimate reasons for wearing a mask, and our law makes exceptions for those two reasons, but there is no other legitimate reason for someone to wear a mask.
Bruce, it's Richard Weinberg. Good to talk to you again. You're absolutely right about the mask laws. It was generated because of the Ku Klux Klan hiding behind masks, and it was also to keep in place the criminal predators who committed crimes wearing masks. And that's why for decades and decades and decades, those laws banning masks were upheld. The Civil Liberties Union is absolutely wrong. Alan Dershowitz is absolutely correct. There's no constitutional violation here. You're absolutely correct. You're in great company. There's no constitutional violation here.
Hey,
Rudy Washington?
Bruce, it's good to talk to you again.
Hey, Rudy, how are you?
I'm blessed. Thank you. I was disappointed during that period of universities and colleges that nobody was arrested for hate speech. It's like we didn't have any laws at all. I don't think anybody got arrested for hate speech.
And some of them are gearing up again for the fall again, because school's going to start soon.
And one other thing, Bruce, I started following you when you was with one of the communities when the governor was trying to change the density zone and upgrade the zoning, and you were out there supporting the community. I said, that's my man.
Well, thank you very much. The state should not have control from Albany of local communities with land use. Those are issues that should be made on a local level. So, Rudy, thank you so much for your support on that. You've been a good friend over the years, and I really appreciate it.
Well, you keep up the good fight on this, Bruce. It's really great to have you here. Nassau County Executive Bruce Blakeman leading the way so they cannot hide behind hate. Thank you very much. Really great to have you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.